Brallier, and I'm here for another edition of How to Stay Cool When Things Get Hot. Today I want to talk about anxiety. Freaking out. You know, we all do it to some level or another. Some of us really suffer from it. You know, it's tough when you're feeling that crazy feeling and you know, your pulse rate goes up or whatever happens to you. It's not a pleasant experience, but it is possible to control it to some extent. Really, anxiety and most negative emotions, what they start with is a thought. What were you thinking at before you started freaking out? I mean, really, it was like, oh my God, something might happen, whatever it is. Right? And then there's this incredible neuro cascades that come down and then you start getting this feeling, this sensation in your body. For me, or for a lot of people, like when I'm feeling anxious, I feel like a sensation right here. Some people, you might feel it somewhere different, but that's kind of, you know, typical. But you're just noticing what's the sensation of anxiety. Like when does it move from being a thought to a sensation? And how do you switch it around? So really, anxiety, it's a lot about controlling the mind. If you want to shift that up and have less of that anxious feeling, it's being able to change the mind stream. Now, sometimes it's, you know, you could say to me like, well, Sylvia, that's easy to say, but not so easy to do. Well, I agree. It's not always easy to do, but you got to start somewhere, right? So the idea is, how can you think a different thought? Or notice when your mind's like churning, like working it over and make a different choice. And learning how to train your mind, like get in control of the beast. That's what makes a big difference. Really, really helps, promise. Another thing is how do you create more calmness in your body? If you have anxiety in your place in your body, you might, you know, just put your hand on it or take a deep breath or, you know, try to create some ease in your body. That really helps too. Because when you think about it, I mean, particularly when we're talking about worrying, we're talking about, you know, getting all wrought up over something, a lot of times it's something in the future. So if it's something in the future, it's like, you're having your pain twice. Well, maybe you're having it once when you wouldn't have it at all. I mean, you're having it when you're thinking it, and then when it happens, and more than likely, it isn't even going to happen. Most anxiety is in preparation for, oh my God, what's going to happen? But a lot of times once you get to doing it, it's totally fine. Like people who have stage fright. Like for example, I've been teaching for 20 years, whatever, and still, every time I'm going to teach, right before teaching, my whole body goes, oh my God. As soon as I open my mouth to teach, it's gone. So really just goes to show you, well, there's so many times where we're just having our pain in advance and really don't need to be. So getting in control of that mind as best you can, and it's probably going to be all right. Signing out with another edition of How to Stay Cool When Things Get Hot.